Here, and then we'll just start.
Alright, we're recording video. In 5, 4, 3.
What's going on, world? Welcome to the new, fantastic, fabulous podcast.
New baby!
I am your host / co-host, Michael O'Connor, with, of course...
I am your drug dealer. I am your neighbor that's going to rob your house. I am, yes, your co-host, Michael Linnehan. Let's go!
This is the new podcast of fucking the world.
Yep.
Let alone fucking Boston.
Kick off the name. We're unsure about the name, but this is what we're thinking we're going to start with.
I think we're going to start with This Is Real Life, with Mike and Mike.
And it couldn't, because we're two kids, we're two Boston kids. We're going to be bringing in all different types of people, interviews. Tonight we had a guest. You will
running late.
You will probably see him at the end of the episode.
At the end.
Or on Leisure Hour Radio. His name is Bill Burr! No, I'm just kidding.
Almost. We're almost there. We almost had him.
We got a couple months to go.
No,
but
give it a week.
Our guest is a fellow comic. We've worked with him so much. We love the guy. He's fucking hilarious. And his name is Owen Gallivan, everyone.
Is that his last name?
Yeah. But
I've worked with him a lot, but I don't even know his last name.
Like we were talking about the other night. I can't remember someone's last name until I have you on Instagram. Until we're on Instagram.
But his Instagram is just fucking tribal something.
Tribal sleeve. I don't think the guy's even got a fucking tattoo on his body.
Hey, fuck tribal tattoos.
Yeah.
Fuck tribal tattoos. You know what that says? You know what? When I see a tribal tattoo, you know what I see? Hey, you look like you're fucking. You look like I'm about to give you a fucking meatloaf of a conversation right now.
Yeah, lay it out for me, baby.
When I see fucking tribal tattoos, I also picture a guy driving a lifted GMC, and I'm not talking about like a lift, like a ghetto ass lift. I'm like from Texas lift, right?
Yeah. Well, GMCs are like the fucking nicest trucks you can get.
They are.
Those are like beautiful trucks. They're wicked expensive.
No shade to GMC.
No, yeah.
But a lot of the people that drive them
are
probably and they probably beat the shit out of their wives.
Yes.
Much like travel tattoo guys.
Yeah.
If you have a travel tattoo, if you got fucking the NASCAR like sunglasses, you know, the ones that just cover your eyes, like your fucking Keanu Reeves in fucking what's the fucking movie?
In the other guys?
No. Well.
No, I'm just kidding. Is he
in that movie?
No, he's not.
No, he's not in that movie.
What are you talking about?
You know the fucking
where his dog gets killed? What's that?
No, The Matrix. What? The Matrix. The fucking only Keanu Reeves movie that fucking people really fucking, know.
Yeah, you're right.
I just said fuck like 3 times in that sentence.
And everyone, this is Michael fucking O'Connor.
Michael fucking O'Connor.
I wish we had some sounds. I wish we could have recorded that and put that on the soundboard. Play something on the soundboard.
You want to play something on the soundboard? So these are all splendiferous sounds. I gotta put some new ones on. But, what is this one? Oh, hang on. I fucked up. Technical difficulties. Bingo, bango, bongo. That's the new podcast right there.
That's the sound that we play every time we get a new OnlyFans subscriber.
And they're coming up, too.
Yeah.
They're coming up.
Oh, if you have Leisure Hour Radio. So, I don't know when this is going to be dropped. When the Leisure Hour Radio episode with you is going to be dropped. I don't even know if the freaking government's going to allow us to come out of the gates so hot, because we're fucking 2 cute kids and we're ready to fucking take over the YouTube game.
Coming out way too hot. Like, almost hotter than fucking... I was going to say my asshole, because I've been having the fucking runs lately.
Really? What have you been eating?
So, well, I eat the same thing every day. I eat fucking... My diet's real strict. Yeah. I got a real strict diet.
Yeah.
I fucking just... I do keto. With a little bit of tweaks. Yeah, I've been doing keto for months.
Yeah. And
it's done wonders for me, For those who can't tell, it's done wonders.
I do mostly Guido.
Guido?
Yeah. It's when you eat Italian food every day.
Straight pasta and meatballs.
Actually, I lied. On my last episode, I talked about I eat a fucking burrito every day.
Did you eat one today?
No. Today all I had was a freaking frozen pizza, and it was pretty sad. My mom's actually got food upstairs. But for anyone listening at home, we're not in my parents' basement. We're in a professional recording studio.
Well, it's too late. You kind of fucked it on that one.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's okay knowing that you jerk off right there. Yeah. It's okay.
I jerked off right there, actually, 20 minutes ago.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm kidding. It's alright. I was just going... I saw it. I didn't want to say anything.
This is real life.
This is real life. I kind of fuck with that.
I kind of do, too.
This is real life. Because, you know what? This is real life.
Alright, so the fans at home, this is Troy saying, this is real life with Michael and Michael. Or I thought of maybe Untitled with Michael and Michael. What was the other one?
Now, Untitled, right?
Yeah.
Interesting thing about that, when I had my first podcast, Scrubs Only,
Yeah.
people aren't going to remember that. That had a fucking fan base of
Where can you
5.
find it, though?
Can't anymore.
Oh, you can't?
Decommissioned.
Alright.
Because I had to replace my new podcast with that one because, at the time my money was down, but my money's up right now, which is a lot of
Play the
cash But a lot of people ain't gonna know about that because that's just the life I live. Anyways.
Yep. I got a couple Cuban links waiting for me down at the fucking jeweler store. Actually,
Well, what are you waiting?
They're pieces of shit. They're like fucking gold plated. They're not real.
Oh.
A Nordstrom rack.
Oh.
But I got them just for the podcast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You was gonna rock a Cuban link?
I always have a chain. I used to always have a chain. If you go back in the archives, when I actually talked about this on Leisure Hour Radio a week ago, it's not out yet. It'll be out in 2 weeks. But I talked about this, and I said I might have to. I'm trying to just come up with an online database and then fake my death. So like all the news runs it, local comedian, my shit blows up. But then I just come rowing in on like a makeshift boat one day, and I'm like, I'm alive.
You're rowing in on a wave of dollar bills, just like fucking nipples pierced, coming in. You're like, just like that.
I got a fucking cock implant. I'm using my fucking giant cock as an oar. With all the money I got.
It's one of those fucking fake prosthetic cocks that don't really work, but you push a button. Because that's a fucking thing now. You can push a button, like you can get it implanted, and it fucking goes boom.
No, you're right. Yo, you know what that fucking reminds me of, bro? You ever see, like, online, like, people will get, like, something put in their arm where they, like, hit a button and then a fucking cigar comes out? Are those real? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, but wait, is it, like, not, like, implanted? You're talking implanted? Or like,
yeah, I'm talking legit.
I don't think that's real. Because I saw that motherfucker, Jake Paul. He did she made a goofy-ass YouTube video like he always does.
Yeah,
and you know what bugs the shit out of me? Is he calls himself a comedian. Like, that's his fucking... No. You're not a comedian if you only make 9-year-olds laugh.
Well, dude, here's the thing about these guys. These guys, they're boxers, they're fucking influencers, they're online personalities, they're comedians, they're fucking everything, and they're taking over the game, they're winning.
Yeah, they're winning, but what are they? They're none of those things. He's not even... Listen, I box, but I'm not a boxer.
Yeah.
You know? You see, I box, but I don't box. Feel me?
Yeah.
I'm a comedian, but I'm not a comedian, at least not yet.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Now, that's not to denote anything that anyone has done or I have done. But I'm just saying. Let's have some realism here. But anyways, he made a fucking video where he's like, he does that stupid ass, all those fake acting videos.
Yeah.
Where he's just like, oh my god, I got something in my arm, and then something like pops out and he goes, oh my god, I can't look, oh it's so crazy. And then like fucking 10-year-olds go, whoa, what, mom? Like it just doesn't resonate with me. Now again, you're appealing to an audience. You got to appeal to an audience.
And I bet a lot of our audience is going to be fans of Jake Paul and Logan Paul, because fucking everyone is, so we can't cut them up too bad. And if the second Logan Paul says, hey Mike, you want to come in on Impulsive? I'm going there. That's their podcast. Dude, they each have over like fucking 3 million YouTube subscribers.
Yeah.
And I have 43. And we're working our fucking ways up right now.
Yeah.
And brick and mortar, every single day we're coming at you. This is fucking Mike and Mike. This is real life. And we're coming at you fucking. Tune in every fucking week from now on, kids. Because we're taking down Jake Paul.
Bazoomity Zam. We're taking down the because they're goofy.
Yeah,
they're goofy.
We gotta be more goofy, I think. But
I think we do. I think we do it just fine.
Yeah,
I think they try way too hard, like with the fake acting. We don't fake act. We don't fucking put no bullshit. This is just regular conversation. Like, we're not trying to be funny.
No, yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, where'd you come up with the name Leisure Hour Radio?
Leisure Hour Radio?
Yeah, where did you come up with that?
So I was thinking of like what I was gonna call it. Like I was originally doing it with my friend. I was like basically like the whole. I was just doing all the work. I was coming up with the research.
Brains of the operation.
Yeah, and if I'm the brains of the operation, it's gonna have some shitty fucking name like Leisure Hour Radio. Whoa.
Shit. Whoa.
No. So I just was thinking like, hey, like I had an hour. That was all my time clock was when I first started working at the radio station at my college. I had 1 hour a week. So I was like, hey, what do I like doing? I like smoking pot. I like hanging out. I like fucking chilling.
I like chit-chatting.
So I was just looking up like acronyms. I think that's what you call it when you look up like other substitutes for words. And I typed in like chillin', and then leisure came up, and I was like, that sounds like it would roll off the tongue a little bit. So I decided, I called it leisure hour at first. And that didn't fly over too well, and then I threw in the radio at the end, and it just sounds nice. And I was looking for something like you know, Rogan, JRE, like podcasts, like you gotta have like freaking.
LHR.
That's actually what an acronym is. Yeah.
It is an acronym.
Yeah.
You're not wrong about that.
Yeah, no, I'm an idiot.
No, yeah.
Everyone at home, I am not the brains of any operation, but I do kind of write. My jokes aren't that smart, actually. But
they don't gotta be smart.
Yeah, so I kind of want some like LHR, like something like that you can easily say, and it sounds good.
Yeah.
So this is real life. T-I-L.
Wait, this is
T-I-R-L. T-I-R.
You forgot the R.
Turl
It's
is
not
alright.
bad, actually.
That's actually not bad. Turl.
You know what? I'm actually kind of fucking with the name. Now that the more we say it, it kind of. This is real life. This is real life.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but we're probably in a simulation right now.
Simulation? Yeah, no, you're probably right.
What do you think, if you were in a simulation, what's like the most wild thing that has ever happened to you in life?
The most wild thing that's ever happened to me?
Yeah.
Well, define wild.
I outran a police officer one time in my old car that I bought for $500 off the side of the road. I was ripping a giant bomb in the middle of an intersection, and I was just parked there. Off-duty cop comes along and goes, "Pull the fuck over, kid." And then I just start taking off, booking it on. Piece of shit car. Ford Lincoln Mercury Mystique. Yeah, dude. It was burning fucking oil, burning fucking coolant, burning.
You can smell everything that's burning inside the car.
Dude, you could smell me coming from a mile away, so I book it. I hop on the highway. I get away from the second I get away from my car catches on fire.
Catches on fire.
Yeah, fire.
Simulation shit.
Simulation. I don't know, though. That's something that, like, I don't know if, like, that's a simulation or if that means it isn't. So what's a wild thing that's happened to you?
Well, nothing like that. I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Most wild thing. Damn. Fuck. I don't know. My life isn't too crazy, but it is at the same time. I've just you done a lot of stupid shit.
Well, you sat at Nancy Pelosi's desk during the Capitol raiding, right?
Oh yeah. I was right there at the desk.
Yeah. We can't talk about that too much
not really.
because I have too many legal battles that I'm going through after that.
Yeah, I didn't really do that.
No, obviously.
Just say, oh, please don't come for me. I was just joking. I was making a joke. Fucking. Leisure already. Do you talk like a radio host anytime you go up there? I feel like you should start.
Not
like
really.
you can come up and you can be like, "Well, hello everybody, we're coming back in Leisure Hour Radio." You get a sound effect that goes, and you're like, "Back at the radio station, I'm back Linnehan, and I'm here with a wonderful, fantabulous guest."
Well, I don't
like
know.
how all radio people talk. Like you put on the fucking radio, which nobody listens to.
Radio's fucking dead. I used to do that a little bit, but I ventured off. I wanted to work at radio. I always wanted to. I always thought it was a cool thing. I used to call in the local radio stations. I'd always like say my piece. I'd talk to them. I'd mix it up. I was really interested in that. Always, like as a younger person, I always wanted to be a comedian. Yeah. Like I always had that in me. I can call back to this day my freshman year of college. I remember saying to someone, I was like, yeah, like one of my dreams is like to become a comedian. And then they were like, tell me a joke, stand up, tell me a joke right now in front of like 15 kids in a dorm.
That shit.
No, me and my buddy, we both did it. And then I just got up and like, I was like talking like, hey, like you guys know the difference between like an icicle and a cubicle? One of them you die and like I don't know, like something stupid as fuck like that. Like and like I was like I didn't really know what like comedy was, and I didn't really know what radio was until I jumped into it. Started working on my college radio station. I actually had a pretty successful show in the college radio station fucking world. But I realized only fucking if you got that's the past. This is the future. This is the present.
This is real life.
This is real life radio with Mike and Mike. Thank you for listening.
Exactly.
I'm actually gonna start working on getting some sponsors for us.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking about this local fucking restaurant down the street. I'm gonna try to get them for $100 an episode.
Hey.
Actually, I shouldn't. You should
do some promo.
You shouldn't say any prices on here. I'm gonna have to bleep that out.
Yeah. Well, anything. You know, and not. We charge high. but not really.
Yeah, well, it depends on the viewership.
Yeah, of course.
So we gotta get some good pictures. What are you thinking? So the thing is, you guys can be involved. You can be involved with the name. You can be involved with the segments, and we want you to be involved in even some like creating our logos. So maybe we should talk about that now. Are we gonna do split face? Is that what we're going with?
I don't know yet. I don't know. I had something designed where like I thought of like real life. What do you think of when you think of life? I usually think of like God. Like God put in life, right? So you know that old painting with fucking God reaching down, touching Adam, and Adam's just like this with his dick, tiny little dick flopping just like this, and they're about to touch tips, and then it's just like this. I thought of something like that, but with our faces on them. Something like that, but I don't know what the copyright rules for that would be, but it's a painting. But I
don't think there is copyright rules for that.
But again, I don't know, you know, it's all up for discussion, you know.
So if the fans like that, and if the fans, I was thinking, so something like about life, like maybe like me and you in a barrel going down a waterfall.
In a barrel going down a waterfall, like we're fucking Indiana Jones or some shit.
Yeah. Like I don't know, just or like maybe like me and you like standing on like a wing of a plane or something. Like I don't know.
I think of it like this. I think of me riding the stallion, right?
Yeah.
Like this fucking.
And I'm the stallion. My head's put on the horse.
You are the stallion. Now
I'm
just riding you.
I'm hip.
I'm just fucking, you know, riding you like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm hip, bro. I'm hip. I fuck with that dog.
And, shit's in the air.
And what are we gonna put that on? OnlyFans?
I mean, we could. Your giant horse dick hanging out the back, bro. I saw this video one time.
Yeah.
Fucking disturbing, dude. I've seen some fucked up shit, but it was this video my friend showed me. He was like, "Hey, you want to see something fucked up?"
Oh,
like,
that's when you know it's already good. It's either gonna be some fucking woman getting a fucking
just hold on,
a head of celery put in her vagina, or
that's not even that. That's baby shit right there. When you're thinking about this one, celery, I would have prayed for celery.
Really? I go on.
Fucking, of course. I'm like, absolutely. Why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
And it's this video of a horse, right? Just a beautiful, majestic steed, just chilling in this fucking, you know, in his element. And this gypsy woman.
Is our guest here?
Is our guest here?
No, he's not. But keep going.
But this gypsy woman, she heads into the fields, and I'm like, wow, this is majestic. I'm like, wow.
It's beautiful. It's
beautiful. I'm like, wow, it's beautiful. I'm like, wow, what a beautiful scene.
Mm-hmm.
And then she starts sucking the horse's dick.
Shut up.
I'm not even fucking with you. Like this isn't even a joke. Like, it's funny.
Yeah.
But like, this is so fucking real.
Yeah.
Traumatizing. Like, I saw the whole fucking thing. One, horses' dicks are huge, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's no joke when like people say like horses' dicks. Like, dude, horses'
You ever seen that picture of that black guy with that huge dick?
That dude's got some fucking meat, dude.
That guy's got some fucking horse in him. I think that guy's 38% horse. If you go on his Ancestry.com...
There's a fucking horse up there,
yeah,
too.
there's a couple of horses.
There's a horse, maybe a fucking sperm whale, because they got big dicks, too.
Yeah, dude.
They got fucking... Hey, a sperm whale's cock is 12 feet.
Sperm whales are the black guys of the ocean.
Bro, that's two of me. You stand me on top of me, that's a whale's kazook.
Jesus, you ever go whale watching?
No.
No? I'll have to bring you this summer.
Definitely.
Yeah, it's actually kind of...
Do we see some whale dicks?
You're not going to see any dick, but you might have to hop in the water for that.
Right.
But, dude,
not hopping in the water.
I'm done with the ocean.
I'm
done. Sharks, bro. Sharks and just the people at the fucking beach, dude. You think I want to go to the beach and look at some guy's fucking sweaty ass fucking body, fucking throwing a football with his kid? No, Absolutely. Get me the fuck out of here. I'm only at private beaches if I'm going to beaches now.
You just want to be able to take your clothes off.
Yeah,
That's what you want the private beach because you want your dick flopping.
Yeah,
you want your dick flopping. Do you wear a Speedo at the beach?
I will. I would.
I'm not opposed to it.
I would. I think that'd be a funny sketch.
I think it could be a funny anything.
Yeah, it could be.
Honestly.
We go to the beach, we're both wearing Speedos, we go interview people.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
You ever been down the cave?
Of course, yeah.
Wait, let's get back to this horse.
Yes, let me finish the horse thing.
And then
Two guys with ADHD on a podcast.
Yeah.
Can't be good. Fucking... Anyways, this in her hand is this is, and I guess I got big hands. She's a woman, so I'd say her hand's like this. I got a Lego hand going right now. Horse's dick sticks out like that much, so she can't even wrap around the whole thing. Like she's just like she's fucking like trying to get Go-Gurt out of a Go-Gurt tube, right?
Yeah, dude.
A giant Go-Gurt tube.
I haven't sucked off a Go-Gurt tube in years now.
I want one now.
I know, I kind of
fucking love
Go-Gurts are
Go-Gurt.
fucking bomb,
So fucking
dude.
But anyways, she's going, and I'm like, oh! But I can't look away. Yeah, obviously. Like, what kind of fucking person would I be to look away from this?
Dude, you gotta watch it. You got.
I watched the whole thing because I'm an American. Yeah. All right, and I don't fucking quit. Anyways, and then this horse just fucking explodes, and the part that got me was it went. I can't even like finish it. It went in her mouth, and then she just went like. And it just like went all the way down her fucking chest, and she's like rubbing it on, and I'm like, like I could not. I'm like, oh.
Were you hard?
Anyways, it just kept going down her fucking chest.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, I've never wanted to be a horse so much in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that reminds me. There's a movie. I think it's called I. I'm gonna actually look it up. It's a documentary about a guy getting fucked in the ass by a horse. So there's a ranch out in I believe it's Texas, and there's a
fucking
group.
hate Texas.
Yeah, well, say that now until we're trying to get shows down there. But so there's a guy. Let me fucking look this up. Documentary about a guy
called I.
I think it's called I. I'm not sure, but so there's like a ranch down in Texas, I believe, where there's a group of men that go down there, I think, once a year on a retreat, and they're all into getting banged out by a fucking horse. But when you're getting fucked by...
I think I've heard of this shit.
Yeah, when you're getting fucked by the horse, though, you need at least one spotter on the dick. So
and quite an asshole.
Yeah, you need a massive fucking asshole. Your asshole needs to be able to fucking breathe, bro. Your asshole...
That shit has to literally go... Like, you gotta be able to pull in some farts with that shit.
It's called Zoo. The documentary is called Zoo. And if anybody is looking for it, I think it's actually on... I think it's on Amazon.
And it's about these guys that go down to get banged by a horse.
So they go down there to get banged by a horse. They've done it before. They're all fucking into it. But you need a spotter on you when you're getting fucked by the horse. It's kind of like hitting a fucking heavy bag not a heavy bag.
Something like that.
Kind of like
someone to pull the horse out.
Yeah, well, so you can't let the horse get completely in you. And so this guy, he couldn't get enough of it. So at night when everyone was asleep, when everyone was asleep, he was thinking like, I gotta get fucking that horse dick back. And
bro, dude snoozing, hit the fucking the midnight boner, and he's just like, got the restless legs.
So he
gotta get up.
He snuck out to the barn, and he wanted that fucking horse cock badly, and he fucking let that horse rip him apart, and he actually died.
Speechless.
Rest in peace to whoever.
Rest in peace to.
Let's find out his name.
The great Coxman. The fucking Steed Coxman. Dude, you know people in Texas actually wear fucking cowboy hats?
Yeah, cowboy hats, cowboy boots. Yeah.
Like, it's not even like when I first went to Texas. You know, how often you see that around Boston?
You see it.
You see it in like Western Mass, where like all the rednecks hang out, but they're not even real fucking country folk. They're in denial.
They just listen to fucking.
They listen to one Luke Bryan song, and then they're fucking. Well, you can take my country tractor, like, and they think they're fucking hot shit.
They listen to fucking like Morgan Wallen once. They start spewing out the N-word everywhere they go, and now they think they're fucking country.
Throw a Confederate flag on the back of your truck, and that makes you fucking cool.
Yeah.
Fucking eat me. I can't stand it.
All that makes you is a fucking little dick bitch.
Little dick bitch. But I went down to Texas,
LDB.
right? LDB, another acronym.
Yep.
We're fucking rocking and rolling.
We're rolling on this episode. Right. We got the sperm whale joke, and
we
now
got the fucking LDBs, couple acronyms. We're fucking killing it. When I went down to Texas, of course, I never thought that I didn't think that people actually, like, the country accent was that fucking thick and real. Like, but until you hear it. Yeah. Until you fucking hear it. this dude was like, well, I went down to the grocery store, and I'm like, is this guy fucking serious? I saw a dude with the giant 10-gallon hat. Like, I mean, this thing was fucking huge. Big boots and a belt buckle. And I'm like, who the fuck is this clown? I'm like, are you serious? You're walking out of the house like that? If you walk around out in Boston like that, you will get fucking mugged just because.
You'll either get mugged or some racist woman is gonna go up to you and say, hey, are you Luke Bryan?
Yeah.
Because people are idiots out there. But I do love the scene. I love Boston. I love everything around it.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to sell some shows in Boston, so give me some love out there.
Give him some love.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was a crazy opening topic for the show. We basically started off strong.
Bro, we're 25 minutes into this shit.
Feels like it's been 5 minutes.
I know, right? That's just fucking... This is real life, dude. That's just
this
how it
is
moves.
real life. Now, a word from our sponsor. We are brought to you by...
There's a radio voice coming out.
I was going to do the Trump one again, but...
The Trump one?
Yeah.
You have a Trump sponsor.
Trump 2024, baby.
Oh, man.
Nah, I didn't vote. Did you vote?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I don't fucking vote. Fuck him. I voted. I went and voted for the primary. I don't give a fuck about politics. We don't even have to talk about it. But I wanted Bernie Sanders to win.
Yeah.
Just because fuck him.
Just because fuck him.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want people to be mad.
I have no political bias.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think Trump's a fucking idiot.
I think he's hilarious.
But I think Biden's an idiot, too.
I think Trump's funnier.
I think he gives people more... Well, honestly, they both give it... Both of them give people material to work off of.
Yeah.
Honestly. But
now you can't go do Biden material. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna
Wow.
All the fucking guy says is, all right, man.
This is Joe Biden right here. He's just... I think well, well, why not? I think we should do it. Well, why? Of course. Like, the dude just can't fucking talk.
Yeah. But hey,
Hey,
we keep electing fucking old guys. Getting fucking somebody young, somebody gay, and fucking get this country rolling.
Get somebody gay who's gonna bring all the horses into places where there are no horses.
Yeah, baby.
We need more horses.
We need a zoo documentary episode 2.
And we need more fucking gypsies that are gonna suck the horses' dicks.
Whoa.
Where y'all at?
Hey. Gypsies, that's like fucking... Gypsies and Jews, man, fucking very similar. You know why gypsies get such a bad rap?
Yeah.
Back in the day, they were big into like putting down asphalt in people's driveways, and they would go fucking gyp people. They would charge someone extra at one driveway, do the driveway, then they would they would charge them for a bunch of fucking asphalt, and then they would do a bunch of driveways, and one person paid for everyone else's asphalt, and they were just collecting money out the fucking yank.
Gypping them.
Yeah,
So that's ridiculous.
No, but
how have I never put those two together? I never put gyp and gypsy together.
Well, that's where the word gyp comes from.
Yeah.
Gypsies has actually been around forever. The gypsy culture is actually very fascinating. I actually want to be against. Do you want to start looking up for a gypsy, someone that knows the gypsy culture, and we interview them?
Why not?
That actually would be very interesting.
I didn't think... are there people that actually say, like, yeah, I identify as a gypsy?
Yeah, it's basically a religion. It's a religion.
Kinda. You know Jedi's a religion?
Is it?
No shit, though, for real. Like, you can put Jedi as a religion. They give you a card and everything. Like, you're
kind of like my Jewish card?
I mean, well, something like that. I mean, I don't even know if you have to do any, like, specific training. And who's running this shit? Who's fucking running this Jedi place?
I don't know, but they're basically doing the same thing the fucking Pope is, and they're just collecting cash, I bet.
I guess so. I want to start a religion.
Yeah, want to? Well, let's start a cult.
Think we should.
This is our cult. This is real.
This is our cult.
This is real.
This is our cult,
This is
our religion, our mass awakening, following.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is real life. What religion wouldn't? What person wouldn't want to join a religion called "This Is Real Life"?
Well, if you join, the women can only fuck me.
How?
No, so do you know anything about Waco?
No, I don't.
That's another story from Texas. We're just talking a lot about Texas, and don't get me wrong, I fucking want to go to Texas. I've never been there. You've been there, so you can actually speak on it. But I bet it's a lovely place.
Hey,
so Waco.
You're not missing anything.
I actually reckon. Well, it's a lot of fucking stairs and queers. That's what I heard.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, yeah.
There's plenty up here.
Plenty of queers everywhere. I mean, why do you think I'm vacation in P-Town? Don't tell my family.
Hey.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
it's okay. I mean, I've been there a couple times. Whatever.
We could actually probably do some shows. They do drag shows in P-Town.
Wait, so,
yeah, so I'll get back to what I was talking about Waco in a second. But are you a fan of the Cape? You ever go down the Cape?
Sometimes. I mean, I mean, I like the beaches at Cape Ann better than Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Where's
Cape Ann?
Cape Ann is like Gloucester, Peabody.
Oh, yep.
Like
yeah. Those
fucking
beaches are nice.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Cape Cod there's no like fucking boardwalks and party scenes. Not that they're at Cape Ann, but that's why I like going to Hampton. But I'm an Old Orchard guy.
I do like going. I like Old Orchard and I like Hampton.
The one thing about Maine is Old Orchard.
Yeah.
Otherwise, fuck it.
My family, we used to do our summers out in Old Orchard Beach.
Old Orchard's great.
One time I fucking caught a crab and I fucking cooked it alive and ate it.
I almost caught crabs.
But then I found.
Old Orchard.
Oh, really? Who were you fucking, bad bitch?
Thing is, I wasn't fucking. I got peed on.
By who?
I was at Old Orchard with my buddies.
Can you get crabs from being peed on, though?
I don't know. You can get something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Maybe I'm just talking out of my ass.
I think.
But.
You know it's a bunch of bullshit if you get stung by a jellyfish to pee on it? That's a bunch of horseshit.
I feel like that was an excuse for the urine fetish people to just start peeing on people.
Well, I used to have a joke about people, like, so, like, you never know who has a urine fetish. Like, it's hard to tell. Like, people, they'll come outside, you have no clue what they do in their bedroom. One time when I was in high school, I was taking a piss at the urinal, and there was a kid standing right next to me. So I peed on his shoe a little bit just to mess
Yeah.
And like the joke is kind of like I'm bad at first impressions, so I look for something to break the ice.
I like that.
And I pissed on his shoe, and then I was like, oh, maybe this guy now has a piss fetish 4 years later. You never know.
He might, dude. That may have sparked something. That may have been his trigger now. Now every time he goes to a urinal, he catches a boner every fucking time because he's hoping someone comes around and pees on his J's.
There's nothing worse than having to take a piss with a boner, man.
Dude, the water's too cold.
What?
I said the water's too cold, Michael.
What? What do you sit down when you have a boner?
Nah, just got a giant cock.
Alright.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know about that, but it's okay. I don't expect it.
And if you want to see it, you can subscribe to This Is Real Life on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Anyways, let me finish the story about the girl that pissed on me.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm sorry.
So, she was me and my friends were fucking hammered the whole fucking weekend. Like, I don't think I was sober for like
I'm down to hit like Old Orchard or like
Absolutely.
Hampton in the summer. Yeah, that'll be dope.
But, like, I remember that morning, me and my buddy had a bowl of cereal, and I put like fucking.
What cereal?
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You like Frosted Flakes?
They can be good. I feel like there's a time and place for them.
Frosted Flakes.
I feel like I need to be going. I feel like I need to be going to a funeral if I'm gonna have Frosted Flakes. You know what I mean? That's if I'm going to a funeral, I'm gonna have Frosted Flakes. They're good enough to get you through a funeral.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that should be their slogan.
Frosted Flakes are brought to you by They're Good Enough to Get You Through a Funeral.
Just like that. But yeah, we had Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and I think I put Svedka in. I put Svedka in my cereal, and I had a mimosa, and then we just started going and going and going.
Yeah, start hitting it hard
before we hit the beach.
If you're waking up with that concoction, you're really gonna have a fucking mess of it.
Dude.
There's something about the summer and the sunlight in the summer that gets you like more drunk.
It's fantastic.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, it's because the sun dehydrates you. You're sweating.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. Yeah.
You go into the ocean, you get all salty. That's even more dehydrating.
Yeah.
So you just get fucking blasted. So we filled a giant cooler. Before we went to the beach, I fucking passed out. Like I remember I fell back and I hit my head on a table a table before I went down. So
shit.
I fucking bam, and I fucking went down, got back up. However many minutes later, we went to the beach.
And this chick was like, "He's got a bruise on his forehead. Let me piss on his head."
Something like that. But we was all walking, and me and my friend were just talking to a bunch of girls, just meeting people, walking away, doing whatever. Came back to the thing, and there were these three girls there, and we were like, oh, let's go see what's up with them. So me and my buddy kind of just ran over there and just kind of, posted up.
Yeah.
Just slid right in. We're like, what's up? How you doing? How we do?
Yeah.
And then they're from Canada. And so they spoke weird English. Or not weird English, just Canadian English. Couldn't, you know, they spoke with an accent.
Yeah.
And
they spoke like a couple of twinks looking for a fucking treat
Yeah.
down in fucking P-Town, dude. Those Canadians, I mean, dude, I fuck with Canadians hard.
Yeah.
But then at the same, because, dude, they know how to fucking party up there.
They do.
Yeah.
After this one, Canada went down 2 points after this one for me.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, we got to know them, whatever. I was like, these girls aren't really that hot. So I fucking backed off, right? They got my friend's number, and they were kind of obnoxious. They were just fucking going and going and going and going and going. And then I was like, okay, you're talking way too much.
Yeah.
So we leave, we go back to the restaurant, all dressed up, you know, clothes on, still fucking blasted. I'm fucking sunburned.
Yeah.
Like, I'm fucking cooked.
Fucked up. Like, you...
And I tan well, too.
Oh, really?
Oh, I tan like a fucking god.
I do, too. It's in my blood to tan well.
I got that Italian.
Yeah, I got that fucking Middle Eastern shit.
Oh, the Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
No shit.
My great uncle was actually Osama bin Laden.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
That's neat, right?
Yeah, that's
a little
pretty
fun
good.
fact.
Look at that. So we were all hanging, and all of a sudden these girls come. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing here? I'm like, okay, whatever. And
What, they went to your place?
They went to the restaurant.
Oh.
And I was like, okay. And this was, you know, I had like 15 of my friends there, so it was a big group of people, and they were all just chilling. I'm like, okay, this is whatever. And then one of them decides to park it right on my lap.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just kind of like, okay. She's not really that attractive. She kind of looks like a squid. It's all good. And usually I'd be okay with this.
I would have been popping fucking heat. Anytime a girl sits on my lap, impossible for me not to get a boner.
I feel that.
Yeah.
No boner.
No boner.
I think I was just fucking hammered.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, the fucking whiskey prick.
Oh my god, yeah. So she's sitting and I'm puffing on my jewel. This was back in my prime fucking jeweling days.
Yeah, back when you were a fucking degenerate.
Yep, back when I was a fuckboy. And she's just chilling and she's like talking to me and I'm being friendly. I'm not being a dick.
Yeah.
So we're just talking and then she decides to get flirty. And she takes my jewel pod and I'm just like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Smoke's starting to come out the ears a little bit. I'm like, okay. She just took my jewel pod. Just fucking breathe. Whatever. She's been sitting on my lap for like 45 minutes at this point. Puts it in her fucking tiny tits, and I'm like, okay. I'm not gonna reach inside her fucking tits right now. And then I'm like, hey.
It's like rubbing your fucking hand up against a piece of paper.
What am I gonna do? It packed restaurant. Like, what am I? I'm like. Oh, I didn't get a jewel pod. Still a jewel pod. Like, what am I gonna be, that guy?
She just jewel pod and her bra just falls out of her shirt because there's nothing in there.
She was wearing a dress too, so I probably should have checked her fucking gun. Anyways.
Oh wait, here's Owen.
Is he coming?
Yo, are you here?
Yeah.
All right, go to the front door.
What?
All right.
Sweet.
Keep going.
Yeah, we'll keep going. He can just come in, right?
Can we pause that?
No, we can't pause it. But it's we can just keep it going.
All right, keep saying something. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna make it quick.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna turn his shit up right now.
Here. Oh, I was gonna say
It's all right.
if we could play music here.
Nah, I mean we. Well, we can't play music because it's like a copyright thing.
Oh yeah, true.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's Scrappy. Scrappy, get down. Come on, let's go. We're gonna hurry. Down into the abyss.
Hey, oh
what
shit.
up, dog?
Oh, what's going on?
Nothing much.
Hey,
Chilling.
we got a spot for you right here next to
Yeah.
Hung Papa.
What's up?
Not much, man. Chilling. How was the drive?
Oh, brutal, dude. Fucking, I had to work in Maine,
Yeah.
and then
That
fucking-
sucks, dude.
yeah,
Does
and
suck.
then I got there, and the power supply I had like immediately blew up because they fucking had the wrong breaker on it. Then I had to drive all the way back, then all the way back to Maine, and then to here, dude. I've been in the car for like 4 hours
Here,
today.
just pass me that computer. I'll get that out of
Dude,
the way.
that's fucking brutal. That's like a fucking 4-hour drive.
Absolutely brutal. Yeah, I was in the car for like 5 fucking hours, dude.
So, for the listeners at home, Owen is better than you. He is a mechanical engineer.
He's a fucking smart cookie, huh?
Yeah, fucking smart.
It sounds fancier than it is.
Yeah.
I just got high for 4 years and then got a piece of paper that said I was smart.
And just started driving to Maine back and forth.
Yeah.
Alright, so we already introduced him at the beginning. We knew he was going to be popping in for the end of the episode. But this is Owen Gallivan, everyone! Clap, let's clap.
Anyway, let me finish this story.
Oh yeah. So he's telling, just to get the brief introduction of the story.
Yeah.
He's telling a story about when he was pissed on by a woman.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And in Maine, actually. In Maine. So
it would be in Maine.
yeah, you didn't get pissed on, so you're good.
Yeah,
so
not
just
pissed
you know,
on.
be aware.
Just pissed off.
Yeah.
Put that like right here.
Right on
You
my
put it wherever
right on my
you fucking
cock.
want.
Yeah.
Put it where I whack.
Hey, you guys want a beverage?
Yeah, I'll take a beer.
You want one of these? You want to try
What's
this?
that?
So Fabrizia limoncello.
Yeah, fuck it.
Try
Free
it.
promo.
If
You
there's
gotta-
alcohol in it, I'll try it.
You gotta shake it.
Shake her up.
Yeah. You want one?
No, I'm all set.
Uh-huh.
I'm preaching tonight.
And for the listeners at home, we talked about this on Leisure Hour Radio, but Mike's father is actually a pastor.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
I
it
thought
is.
so, yeah, when you were like, I'm
Yeah.
preaching, I was like, oh, taking up to family trade, dude.
have I told you that?
No, I think I saw you say that at Mike, though. I was like, oh shit. I was like, is this kid fucking bullshitting right
No,
now? I was
I'm
like,
not
he doesn't
even
look like a
bullshitting.
pastor's son.
Yeah, no
Well,
shit.
you know that's actually
We're
how
usually
me
a
and Mike met. We met through his father. We both were going on a double date. I was with his father. He was with his mother.
That's cute.
Yeah,
That's cute.
fucked up. That's Catholic, motherfucker. It's different.
Why? What are you, Protestant?
So I'm not anything, but yes, my dad's Protestant.
Owen's Muslim, if you can't tell.
I can
Yeah.
tell.
Born
I
and
can see
raised,
it.
baby.
I can see it.
Could you draw a picture of Muhammad for us?
That's not allowed, but
Why
I
is
can
that
show
not?
you.
Why is that not allowed?
I actually don't know, but we should just draw pictures of them, all of us, and see who gets the best one. Cheers, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's send praise to Muhammad
There's a water here for you if you want.
Good looks, good
in
looks.
case you get so fucking blasted off that.
Yeah,
you know.
no, it's good, dude.
Is that,
7%,
is,
dude.
is that really good?
Yeah.
That's like the closest thing to an IPA I'll drink. Owen, big IPA drinker.
Oh yeah, you could if you couldn't tell by the beard and the hair. Yeah, I fucking just
It's
the
just
other
like
day.
9%, bro.
Yeah, just the other day I was at a mic and this kid was cracking up like, "You look like you belong on a maple syrup bottle," and then he was like, "No, a maple syrup flavored IPA can." That's what he was like. That's what you look like.
Maple
dude.
brewed.
Well, he really roasted you.
Roasted the
Yeah,
shit
right.
out of me, bro.
Dude, do you remember on Friday that kid that went up and he told his like fucking fantastic joke about how he stole his dad's like credit card information about a hot tub?
Oh yeah.
That's like that same energy right there.
Yeah,
isn't
that was brutal, dude. That
Oh.
kid sucked.
Get back to your piss story.
All right,
Come
All
on.
right, well, fucking let me get back to the
All right,
piss
all
story. She's sitting on my lap. She took my Juul pod. I'm getting pissed, and she's been sitting on my lap for like half an hour. No, for like 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm like just trying to get my Juul back so I can kick her off and get going.
Yeah,
She's
fat,
she's fucked up. She's fucking hammered, and she's from Canada, so she didn't speak too good English. So
What are
she,
you talking, dude? They
bro,
No, she's got to be from what's the fucking province?
Montreal.
Montreal.
something like, it was either that or
Montreal.
Ontario, Quebec, something like
Something
that.
like that.
But she's like, you fuck me in the bathroom right now. I'm like, what, huh? I'm like, no, we don't do that out here. Not right now. Place is packed, and she's making a scene, all right? I'm one for making scenes, but like, this isn't the attention I'm trying to grab. I got this squid on me, sitting, sweating, and she's just trying to fuck me in the bathroom. And she kept calling me shy. Like, she kept repeating, and I mean repeating.
Why? Because your dick ran inside your body like a freaking turtle's head?
Probably, but probably because I didn't want to fuck her in the bathroom. But she kept repeating it real loud. Like, you know when you're drunk and you just start repeating shit?
Yeah,
You just
yeah.
start blurting shit out of your mouth, just diarrhea foaming at the mouth, and you just can't stop saying. She's just like, you're so shy.
Well, to be fair, if I was speaking like French to someone and knew like 6 words, I'd be saying the same shit over and over again, too, right?
Yeah, I didn't even think of that. But and then her friends start ganging up on me. And they're like, why don't you want to do that? Why are you so shy? And now the whole restaurant's got eyes on me.
This is at a restaurant?
Yeah.
I thought you were at a party. This is a
No,
restaurant?
restaurant.
She's like, yo, fuck me in
No,
the
but
bathroom
yeah.
at this restaurant.
Yeah.
Everybody listen, he's gonna fuck me in the bathroom.
He didn't hear the beginning. They followed him to the restaurant.
Oh, okay, so it's
Yeah.
fucker energy.
From-
I like
from the
it.
beach.
I like
I'd be okay with this if this girl wasn't a human squid.
it. Fair.
You know? But she finally gets off my lap and she's like, I'm going to the bathroom and you wait right here, okay? Okay. I'm like, okay. So
I would have ran out of
She gets up, and I'm wearing my favorite shorts, right? My favorite tan, chubby shorts that go above
Oh yeah,
the knee.
you're on vacation.
Yeah.
Freaking.
My thighs are out, bro.
Yeah, you
For the
look like
world.
you just got off a boat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep, I just got off a boat with cocaine on my nose and strippers on my
fuck
dick.
yeah, okay.
Jesus
You know,
Christ! Now we have to bleep that. Nah, I'm kidding.
we just do jokes, you know, we joke around. So
it was prop cocaine.
Yeah, it was a powdered sugar.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I'm a
Confectionery.
kindergarten teacher as well as a preacher, too. So
Yeah. Well, you know, I was actually offered a job as a school nurse today.
Man, that's terrifying.
I'm thinking about taking it.
You know,
You're
you
gonna
should.
kill so many kids.
I
Bro,
know,
you
dude.
could, braid your hair in a little bun and then fucking, like, just give everyone
Well,
credit.
no, I really. This story relates because I actually had a fucking athletic director at my school, and I used to smoke weed at this local hockey rink down the street from the high school. And one day, I'd go there every day after school. I caught my athletic director getting sucked off by the guidance counselor, and they both were married.
That's fucking
Yo, so the
splendid.
next day at school, he calls me down to his office. He tries to strong arm me, like he's like.
You're not going to tell anyone about this, huh, Michael?
He tries to pull some shit like, oh, the cross season's coming up. You really want to start an issue
Yeah,
now?
it's like, how bad do you want to play starting quarterback?
No, dude, I want to get in the school system. There's a lot of fucking teachers out there that are ready to suck someone's dick in the system.
I love the reasoning. You're like,
Yeah.
A lot of people, you know, are like, I want to
If heroin was there, it'd be
educate the future of this world. It's in my hands. And you're just like, I'm trying to get sucked up by a bunch of teachers in the bathroom. You know, whatever. We'll go here, we'll go there, fuck some ass every once in a while.
Yeah, but that actually relates to my story about how I found love and I found Judaism.
That's nice.
I thought
It had a happy ending.
I thought you kind of...
Not in a sexual.
Well, maybe in a
In
sexual
a little bit.
Well, my
sexual.
fucking athletic director, she was fucking hot too. So that's why. So when I caught them, he tried fucking strong arming me, called me down, was like, "You're not telling anyone about this." So then word started spreading around the school because I told everyone.
Everyone.
Obviously.
Naturally.
I
naturally.
came
kind of an asshole.
I came into school like a big dick swinger. I got news. Everyone get around.
You're like, hear ye, hear ye. You got the trumpets
I
going.
was just thinking, like, Always Sunny, Mac walks in, just news. Like that.
Well, we're all similar, cut from a similar cloth. Like, I bet we all were like the same. We wanted to be like the center of attention, telling stories, coming to school with a good story every day. So, like, I was fucking pumped. I was ready to let it roll. I made up mad shit to the story, too. Like,
fucking adding mad details that weren't there. Yeah.
Like, I'm telling people I joined in.
If you're not embellishing, you're not doing it right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, of course.
What kind of story would it be?
Yeah, I walked into the bathroom and I saw her sucking his dick.
And
that's
that's
it.
how it ended.
And that's how it ended. I didn't say a
Alright.
word, nothing.
Alright, so this chick gets off your fucking lap.
Yeah, she
You're
gets
in
up on her lap.
shorts.
All right.
Shorts. Do me a favor. Shut the fuck up.
All right, I'm sorry. This is real life with Mike and Mike.
Yeah, this is real life. And there's this ring, this dark ring of I don't know what.
Not yet.
That's the.
This ring, and I'm like to my friend, and I'm like, hey, I'm like, is this it? Is this it? I'm like, huh? He's like, I'm like, huh? Well, there's got to be something. So I get up and I walk out and I'm pissed. And
Literally pissed.
Literally pissed.
Physically
Now,
and literally pissed.
To this day, I don't know if it was urine, sweat, or just vaginal discharge. Because she's wearing a thin dress.
Well,
could have been. I mean,
It
she
could have been literally anything.
It could have been anything. It could have been a mix of both. She
It
just
could
she could
have been fucking hot and sour soup. No, it was either fucking blood, sweat, or tears.
I
This
don't
was
know.
such a good story to come halfway through. Because
I know,
first, when
right?
you said you got pissed on, I thought you meant like sexually. Like you were
No.
like, "Yo, piss on me," or she was like,
Right?
"Yo, let me piss on you," and you were into it. You're
I'd
like,
even
yeah,
ad-
fuck it,
yeah.
piss on me.
I'd even admit to
And
that.
I thought you were at a party. You're like, so we're in the middle of a restaurant. She's
Yeah.
I was like, oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
Like this bitch is fucking crazy. She pissed on you in a fucking restaurant.
He's like, what did I walk into?
Yo, what a story to walk into.
But that's the show.
Oh,
This
so
is
mad.
real, and we're coming in with hot takes.
Right.
We actually compared a sperm whale to a black man earlier.
I don't know how you do that.
Well, tell him the size of the cocks.
Was it clever or was it just talking about dick size?
It was just talking about
after we
Fair
compared
enough.
after we compared our dick sizes, then we were like, "Have you ever heard of a sperm whale?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I have." I'm like, "Yeah, dude, their dicks are like 12 feet tall, bro."
Is it called a sperm whale because it like jizzes a lot, or is it white like jizz? Like
I
why?
think it's because it mass produces.
It just mass produces just
Well,
sperm
no,
in all over
that's
the
not
ocean.
Fuck
true.
came up
That's
with
not
that
true, because there's not a lot of fucking whales out there.
Yeah, does sperm mean anything else? else.
Well, how about this? Let's
Jamie,
look it
pull
up.
that up.
Yeah. Like, I want to know the process of elimination.
Oh,
like they had sperm whale, they had fucking douche whale, and they had fucking cunt whale, and they're like, "Well, we can't say cunt whale."
Yeah, they like one guy really wanted to name it sperm whale, so
Yeah.
he just came up with two other wicked ridiculous
Like
names.
he-
It was like, all right, we can vote on it. It's either cunt whale,
Yeah.
sperm whale, or N-word whale, and that's all we got. That's all we got, guys.
All right, so I actually have the reasoning, but this is from Answer.com, so I don't know. I don't know if this.
That's legit. I trust it. Go to Ask Jeeves, actually.
Ask. All right, so it has a substance in its head called
Sound it out.
Can you read this?
I'm not a good reader. I'm just good at math.
You went to college, man.
So did you. Spermaceti?
Let me see.
Spermaceti. It sounds like pasta, dude.
You're ripping off fucking Corey Mayo's joke now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spermaceti.
Spermaceti.
Yeah. So yeah, and
So this dude's boiling a pot of cauldron of sperm in his forehead.
Yeah. Ooh. That sounds a lot like me, honestly.
That's all that's just filling your brain is
Wow.
jizz. You're like, I fucking...
You know,
Jizz
Are you like, I'm gonna get my
sexual.
dick sucked so much as a fucking nurse?
Oh.
all that's on your fucking mind.
yeah, literally, he's just boiling sperm.
Alright, that was good.
oh, easy now.
Alright, so do you know about the zoo documentary? That's kind of how we got into that topic. It's about
Is it about how zoos are depressing?
No, no. Listen up. So it's about a group of men that go down to Texas once a year, and they're really into bestiality, and they go to this ranch, and they all get fucked by a horse.
This took a turn I was not
Yes.
expecting.
So you should really check out the fucking movie. So
You missed a good
So-
45
Wait, is this a
minutes.
movie or a documentary?
Documentary,
It's a
documentary.
documentary. This really happens.
yeah, it really happened.
Oh, Jesus fucking
So
Christ.
the main character in the documentary, I'm not gonna say his name because you can look up the movie, you can watch it yourself. But he was fiending for that horse cock. So when everyone went in the bed at night, because you need a spotter on the dick so it doesn't go too much in you.
Yeah, and also if it's mounting you, like how do you even know? The horse is like 1,400 pounds. Is this
Honestly,
just absolutely
you know what
ripped?
you know
Is
what
he,
they
like, doing
probably do?
squats while this fucking thing's on top?
You know what they probably do? They probably go like this. They probably post up and like literally just stand on their neck and just
That
fucking
would
let
be
the horse
impressive
go
as
right
fuck,
in.
honestly.
Either that or
I think they
if
lift
they don't
the
get
horse up on some type of like pulley. And
Yeah, they got like a rope and
Oh,
pulley.
so they
Because
just-
I
they
know
pull 'em
I
up
know
to get 'em out?
I know they have a
Thrust in and out?
spotter and they're holding the dick. And then this guy was just fiending the dick so much he snuck out while everyone was asleep. You checking out the studio? What do you think about the
Yeah,
studio?
I'm looking at the studio. It's fucking fire, dude. Honestly.
You think it's cool?
Yeah, I like that there's a bed in here too.
It's my bed, but you were supposed to act like this is a real studio.
Dude, you sleep in the
Oh.
studio. You work 24/7.
Exactly.
This is
Grinding.
a fucking studio.
No need to be
Dude,
insecure.
grinding.
Yeah, so he was just fiending the cock and he snuck back out late at night and he ended up dying. His organs were ripped apart.
I mean, if you're fucking a horse, I feel like that's kind of what you get.
You kinda deserve
You know what
Yeah,
you're
right?
signing up for, honestly, if you're going and fucking a cow or a horse. But that reminds me of our good friend Chris B. Anyone that's out there,
Crispy, dude.
we do a lot of comedy with this guy. He's a local legend. He's been on Fallon. He's been on Conan. He was a cast member on SNL back.
I
in
don't
the
even
80s.
think he's ever seen Conan, dude.
But you know what he told me one time? He told me he thinks cows are attractive, or maybe that was one of his jokes because they have so many nipples.
It sounds
Well,
like
cows
this
only
type
ha-
of joke.
Cows
Yeah.
only.
But I'm
cows
sure
only
there was
have
like a
4.
rant in the middle of it, and then he got like an hour later. He was like, "Oh yeah, here's something. Cows got nipples."
Yeah, but with
You ever-
with that logic, they only have 4 nipples.
You ever watch Big Mouth?
Yeah, I love that joke.
Dude, Crispy reminds me of the gym teacher, but drunk.
Yeah.
Coach Steve.
Yeah, Coach Steve.
All right, everybody.
Whoa, that's a good
Yeah,
Steve.
no,
Holy hell.
no, dude.
Are you a voice guy?
Yeah,
Can
he
you do
is.
voice?
Yeah.
Show,
voice
show me your
guy.
Stallone. Show me your best guy.
Just try to fucking, get some at you pussy. I did it!
Yeah, see, I'm not a voice guy. Sometimes I'll do an impression and someone's like, hey, that's really good. And then I try to do it again and I don't know what I did. And
Yeah.
it's
I've
just
been doing
gone.
impressions my whole life.
I just have a shitty voice in general. Like me listening to myself right now, I'm like, fuck, I sound so bad. But I'm working past it. I'm gonna sign up for a voice coach. I'm actually thinking.
Nobody likes the sound of their own voice because you hear it at a different frequency than everyone else.
Oh, is
It's
that
like,
true?
Yeah, if you put your hands in front of your ears, I think, and then talk or some shit, then that's
blocks
what
it out.
everyone else hears.
Oh, that would
yeah,
actually.
nobody
make sense.
likes the sound of their own voice.
Mhm.
It's like a weird thing.
It's crazy because I love the sound of my voice.
He's like, dude, what do you think I jack off to? He's like, I'm recording ASMR at 9.
What do you think
10:30.
I'm recording this for?
He's like, oh, this is the pleasure fucking podcast.
I'm blocking out. I'm blocking out your guys' voices.
We're starting an OnlyFans to accommodate, to be like
Funding.
to go with
Funding.
To go with our podcast, actually.
Oh, that's fire. What was I gonna
Oh,
say?
that
sounded-
You should do. I was trying to think of what it's called. You should do. What's it like a Patreon? Isn't
No,
that,
yeah, well, I actually have
Isn't
a
that the
Patreon.
same thing, but like OnlyFans without sex?
Yeah,
Isn't
I
that like
guess
the whole
so.
point?
I have a Patreon. I've had it since I was at my college radio station. I've never had one person subscribe to it.
Did you start this at college? This,
Yeah,
Or
it's-
leisure time radio?
It started off as Leisure Hour, and then it went to Leisure Hour Radio. I was in the studio. I took over. I was big in the fucking radio station game in college radio stations, especially in Massachusetts. But I said this to him earlier. This is the future. If I worked for a radio station, I worked for a Spanish radio station. I tried to get credits to work my way up and like try to do that. That's what I wanted to do at first. I thought being a comedian and a radio personality would be cool. But then I realized you're better off just doing shit on your own.
Yeah. Did you work at Wentworth? You worked on?
Yeah.
Was it called The Wire still?
Yeah, why?
Dude, that's where my sister met her husband.
Are you
He
fucking
was
serious?
he was like a producer or whatever, and I forget if she was on the show with him or like she came on as like a
Guest?
like a guest spot or whatever, and then he asked her on like 50 dates and she said no like 1,000 times, and then yeah they finally now they're married, they've been together for like 10 years.
Did your sister go to Wentworth?
Jesus.
Both of them did, yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah, my
Which-
sister's an architect.
Wow.
Yeah,
So you have
she
a
works
family-
at Brown
You
University
got
now.
you got a family of scholars.
You
Oh
got a-
yeah,
you got a
I'm
family
like the
of-
least successful besides my brother, but
Well, you're a mechanical engineer.
I dropped out of
Pretty
college
successful.
twice. It seemed to be a third time.
I had a friend, like one of my best friends growing up. We all used to shit on him because he was the only one that went to private school. He went to St. John's, like an all-boys school.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
I would have loved
we used to
going
shit on him, and then he dropped out of college twice, and he used to always like his like funniest joke was he was like, oh I went to private high school, but I dropped out of college twice to make up for it. That was his. That was like his favorite.
That was like my joke when I started stand up. I would just say, yeah, I dropped out of college twice. I'm like, I dropped out for comedy. You don't drop out for comedy. That's a stupid decision. It's like just shit like that.
Well, so do you want to wrap this up at the hour? Do you ready to go?
We can keep going for a little bit.
We'll keep going, then we'll roll in the leisure hour.
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
I'm having fun. Let's keep going.
Yeah, alright. So, I got a couple topics I want to bring up. I actually have a video. If you guys can make something happen while I pull this up, this is fucking hilarious.
All right, word.
I'm okay with silence.
Yeah.
No, there can't
Dead air, baby,
there
dead
can't be
air.
any dead air. But no, John Tyler actually showed this video. John's coming on this podcast on Saturday. I was gonna wait for him, but this is too fucking funny to hold.
All right. Well, here's something funny. I fucking couldn't get this dumb fucking power supply to work today, and then I finally randomly, I accidentally like shorted out a wire to the body of it, and then it started working. So I just fucking electrical taped it on there, and it's wicked janky. And fucking when I was leaving, I 100% smelled it burning and just left it.
Are you fucking? Why would you say that on the podcast? You're gonna go to jail.
I don't give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just
either.
use my stage name.
Just
I don't
like
have
that.
one, but-
I don't got one.
Oh, I heard someone has a stage name.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Ian.
What? Oh shit! So who the fuck is saying my shit?
Blowing up your spot,
Who
dude.
the fuck is
It's
Ian?
okay,
Who's
it's
talking
okay.
about me?
You want me to blow up John Tyler's too?
Do it. I know his
Hey,
last
might as
name
well.
is shit. Yeah, do it.
I gotta know now.
John Goddard is his
That is
fucking-
so much cooler than John Tyler.
Yeah, well, John Tyler was a president, and I don't know if that's why he did it, or if he knew that when he did it, but he was a president, so I don't know if he thought that was funny. But I also know another comic, Kevin Knightley. He's probably never going to watch this, but I still don't know his real name, and I've known him for like over a year. But I guess he got really drunk one time and told a bunch of the other comics like what his name was, and then someone like called him it, and he didn't remember because he was like fucking blackout drunk, and he started to fucking panic. He was like, "How the fuck do you know my real name?" Like
Right.
he did not like it like at all. Yeah.
You know, I actually have my name is a stage name. You know,
No, really?
my real name is Michael Katzev.
Is it really? I thought you were gonna say it's like Max Weinberg or some Jewish shit.
Katzev is a Jewish name. No, that's my mother's maiden name. I was just kidding. I really wish my name was Jewish because then it would go it'd go more.
It'd
with
be
my
more
jokes.
believable.
Yeah.
Linehan sounds Irish.
It is Irish. It's
Yeah,
a royal
for
name
sure.
in Ireland, actually.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
There hasn't been royalty in Ireland just since like fucking
Since
1320 when fucking the English came
Yeah.
over and fucking raped us all,
Yeah.
literally and figuratively.
Fuck, I can't. Oh, here it is. All right. Is there any way I can plug this into the computer?
Yeah.
This is fucking hysterical. Me and John, we were watching this guy's tobacco pipe reviews, and it sounds stupid as hell, but this is actually wicked funny. So we're gonna roast this guy.
I feel like he's gonna look like me. I don't know
No,
why, but
he
I
does.
feel like a guy reviewing tobacco pipes is gonna have like long hair and a shitty fucking like red beard for some reason.
Loves IPAs.
Loves
are we
them, I
on?
bet.
Are we
Yeah,
on?
That's good. You can go ahead.
I don't think this dude's ever
Is
had
that
a plug
plugged in?
in his life.
Oh shit. Oh, is it plugged in?
Yeah, we're plugged in.
All right, so I don't know if this is the video John sent me, but
Welcome back, YouTube pipe smokers. Unchopped pipe from
oh,
here.
it's playing to the computer, I think.
Yeah, you got to initialize the audio.
How do I do that?
System preferences. Audio.
Computer wizard over here.
System prep. Can you?
Yeah, you know,
Can you do this? What the fuck are you
You're
telling
like, I
me?
fucking podcast.
I
right?
podcast from time to time.
No, so
What
my
the fuck you know about it?
I've actually never been on a podcast. This is my first.
Are you serious?
I'm
Virginity.
popping my cherry right now. My
Yeah.
podcast cherry.
All right, tell us how you got into stand-up comedy.
So I mean, it's something I've always wanted to do. It's super funny. It's somewhere at my mom's house. Actually, it's probably thrown out now. She has 5 kids. She doesn't give a shit. But
what's up with
when you're
what's up with Irish people having so many kids?
because they
Are they
believe in condoms. No, I don't know. I actually don't know. It's just I think it's because it started as like a practicality when they all like had farms and
yeah,
then it
it's
just
so
kind of
workers.
like is in the it's like part of their culture now. I don't really know, but yeah, no, like there's a piece of paper from when I was like 3rd grade, 2nd grade. I don't know. It's like, what do you want to be when you grow up? As a comedian. Like I've always wanted
you
to be
serious?
one. Yeah. Oh yeah. Always wanted to be one, but I was always like too, just like people are like afraid to like do. And then one day, one of my friends, you might have met him at a mic before. His name is Bill James, curly hair, glasses.
Yeah,
I've been
probably
friends with him
seen
for a long
around.
time. I used to skateboard with him, and he told me he was doing like the open mics in Worcester. And I was like, if this fucking idiot's doing it,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna do it. And then I did it once and was like hooked, and I was terrible, but I was just hooked. I loved it, and I
Well-
was just like, yeah, I want to do this every fucking chance I get.
Well,
for the
let me
rest of
give
my
you a
life.
compliment. This will be the only compliment you receive as a
All right,
writer.
all right.
You are a great joke writer, and everyone can see that on you.
Thank you, thank
Most
you.
definitely.
Yeah.
I try pretty hard. Like I'll write a joke down and then I'll like write like 40 punchlines to it. And
Oh,
then
really?
I try them all. Yeah.
I can you can tell just so I talked about this with Juan. His episode will come out in 2 weeks for Leisure Hour Radio.
Oh, Juan came up?
Yeah.
I love Juan. He's super
So
cool.
no, but me and Juan were actually talking about you. You'll see it in it. But we were saying like just you can tell who is serious about comedy, and you can see it like in their act, in their voice, like
everything. I also like. I do work the same 5 minutes a lot, but I always try and do at least one new
Yeah.
joke at a mic because like I just want to see if it works, especially if I think it's good. If I
Oh, you
like
have to.
on
Yeah,
the drive,
you
like
have
the,
to.
I won't say it on a podcast because it was kind of racist, but that Tiger Woods joke I opened up with at Askew last night, you were there, right?
I like that.
I was like driving there, and obviously I was listening to like sports radio, and they were talking about Tiger, and I just like immediately was running through my mind like, what jokes can I write? What jokes can I write? I tried to write one about like him driving, like driving golf, driving a car,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah,
making
yeah.
a pun on the word drive. And then when I got there, I saw Patrick DePari like already made that joke on his Instagram story. I was like, motherfucker, beat me to the punch.
All right, you guys ready to hear this guy?
Yeah.
Mm.
He's a complete.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, put it up there or something, or like turn it so I can see him. Oh yeah, sideburns connected to his mustache.
Yep.
If I shave my chin,
You got the chat, bro. Do it, man.
This guy looks like he fucking has at least 13 Asian children in his basement.
Tons of them, I bet. I feel like he doesn't even smoke pipes. He just sucks air through them like a fucking weirdo.
Dude, what's up with fucking what's his name showing up with a pipe at a
Will Wells, dude.
Yeah.
He's just that type of dude. He's the man, dude. I love him. He's
I like him
he
too.
shows up in wool suits and shit.
Me and him,
I'm like, damn.
are best hair around.
Oh yeah, his hair is fucking crushing it, dude.
Yeah, I love it.
He's fucking wicked funny, dude. Like Christmas
Oh,
time, he just fucking shows up wearing like a green and fucking red, bright red suit and shit. He's just mad funny, dude. Super cool guy too.
He is, but he's the type of guy. He likes going like last.
He's also got a hot ass girlfriend.
Yeah, yo.
Really?
I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't
Oh,
tell.
I gotta see this.
I couldn't tell if it was
I'll
his
see if I
girlfriend
can
or not.
pull it
I thought
up.
she was a comedian. And
She does stand up sometimes, but
Oh,
that's
she
how
does?
they met, I think. Yeah, she's hot though.
Well, it's tough. Like, I don't know if I'd ever even want to date a comedian. I don't even know
No.
if I.
No.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I feel like
I feel like I'd get mad if she did better than me one night.
I wouldn't get mad if she did better than me. I think the weird thing would be like if you broke up and then you had to see each other
Oh,
at mics
all the time,
every
all the
fucking
time,
night.
yeah.
All your friends were the same. Like, you know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
like you're like your boys are chilling with your ex-girlfriend, and like obviously you're not gonna get mad. She's a comic too, but like
You can't.
it'd just
There's
be
nothing
weird,
you can do because we're all in the same.
No,
like,
I think
group.
the dynamic of the relationship would be just off.
it might
like,
be weird, like
everyone
too
would,
similar.
Everyone
you know
would be
what I mean?
trying, like, you'd just be going back and forth,
Trying to one-up each other and
trying to
shit.
be like, oh, what about that?
Well,
Like,
kind of like our car rides, me, you, and John.
Yeah,
I told him about this when he did my pod. So like we all like battle to get our word in. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of like it's funny. This girl one time was like, "You're such a misogynist. You always cut off women." Blah blah blah. I was like, "No, I cut off everybody. I grew up in a 3-bedroom house with 7 people. If you weren't cutting people off, you weren't fucking talking."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
"That's just kind of like
That's
how."
valid.
I was like, "My sisters do it. My mom does it. Like I was like, it has nothing to do with your vagina. It has everything to do with my fucking arrogance and fucking." I was like, I just think I'm the man, and people want to hear what I have to say.
Well, you kind of have to have that attitude if you want to be a comedian too.
Yeah, that's true. And
You
I
have
also
to have
like.
some false sense of confidence at some time.
Like if someone was telling me a mad serious story, but like halfway through, I was like, "Oh, it's a good joke." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Blah!" Like blurt it
yeah.
out at them, and they'd be
Right.
like, "Bro, I'm talking about when I was molested as a child." I'm like, "I know it was a good joke, right?"
it's either overconfidence or extreme insecurity.
Hey, you want
I think it's a little of both.
You want
it's gotta
a drink? You want a Corona?
Yeah, I'll do a Corona. I feel like it's like you are insecure, but like you're confident in your material.
I think it's like, I got something to prove, and I'm going to show you motherfuckers. That's at least for me. That's kind of how it is.
Yeah, we treat our guests well. We can't pay them yet, but we'll give them some booze.
Mike O'Connor, when you go up there, dude, I'm jealous that you can riff like that. If I don't know exactly what I'm gonna say, I'm
Bro, like Monday night, I went up, I had no fucking material.
Well, Owen is a strict joke writer. The thing about you, this is your only compliment for the whole show.
Oh, okay, thanks.
You actually can riff. You have these voices. You have these things in your toolbox. So even if you haven't been doing comedy, you can still go up there and say at least something that'll make someone laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like, I can, like, if someone does something dumb, I can, like, call it out and, like, make fun of them, but, like, I can't just go up there and be like, oh, like, you know, fucking, how do you guys feel about this? And then just, like, talk about it, and then, like, you know, if you get something funny, maybe you'll say it again, but, like, if I need to, like, write down every single joke, I, like, fucking in my car on the way to the mic, I'm talking out the jokes, recording it, like, alright, that's 5 minutes. Like, I'm like,
dude, like, I mean, I used
you
to do
do
that.
serious?
Oh, yeah.
I can't perform unless I'm in front of people.
I get pissed when people run the light, so I try not to. I do if I have like 10 people in front of me, ran the light by 3 minutes, and I'm gonna run it by a minute. I'm like, fuck you, I'm just running it. Like, I don't give a shit. But
What the fuck's up with a skew, dude? Why can I not do good there and I can do good anywhere else I go?
Because Askew, I think, is the only place that's like only comics. Like you go in there and there's no. Last night there was like 4 people.
Well, no, I started off okay because I had that one woman in the front.
Yeah.
Did you hear my new version of the Gwyneth Paltrow joke?
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard you tell the Gwyneth one before.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know if I've heard you tell that one. I thought it was new.
No, well, it's recently new, but I completely changed it. John helped me like workshop it to actually have like a little bit better of a punchline. So the punchline is, I'll give it away on the podcast because this isn't like a great joke. This isn't like my best joke.
Yeah, it's just like fucking around.
Yeah, so it's the punchline now is that's like me making a asshole scented cigarette.
Oh yeah.
So at least if you ask me for a butt, you know what you're getting.
Yeah, oh, I remember that because when you said it, I had like a similar joke that I haven't done yet that was like, it had nothing to do with Gwyneth Paltrow, but I'm trying to think exactly what it was called, or what it was. It was basically like, I call my mouth my butthole because I love smoking cigarettes.
I've heard
it's
that
like my
one.
butthole.
I've heard
Oh,
that.
have you?
I've
God fucking damn it.
I've never heard.
And then I was like, oh, and they make my breath smell like shit, so it like works on 2 levels.
That's
so
one of your
like,
older ones, right? Or at
No,
least,
I've never done that. But
No?
maybe someone else did it. I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure. Well, I thought
That
I heard
happens to me a
someone say
lot, dude.
something.
I'll like write a joke and then
Dude, he has the fucking funniest joke. I hear him say it, and then he comes up to me the week after. He's like, "Dude, someone told me that fucking so and so has this joke."
Michael Che did my joke the day after I did it on Saturday Night Live, which is obviously live, right?
Yeah.
But Juan saw me do it on a Friday night, and it was like, you know how Harry
Juan's a
Tubman's
great guy.
going on the $20 bill, or they're trying to. I was like, oh, I can't wait to do some underground railroads with those things. And fucking, then like he was like, yo, on like whatever, like what do they call it, like Weekend Update or whatever?
Yeah,
He was like, yeah,
that's the
Michael
best
Che
part of
did that.
SNL.
He was like, Michael Che did that on like the next night, and I was like, motherfucker.
Right? That's
What
a good
if-
sign, though. I mean,
It's
you gotta
gotta be
feel good about that.
Well,
Yeah.
if someone of his caliber is doing similar jokes to you, that just should make you feel good about
Yeah,
yourself.
no, I also, I love Normand, and the other day he posted a clip of him from like 2009,
Yeah.
and it was like wicked similar to a joke I'm doing right now, and I had to drop it. That one about, you hear me do the one about like the bloody nose and like my girl's period and shit?
Yeah.
That joke. He
Stop
basically...
ending with the dick sucking joke.
Oh, I'm switching
Please
it up.
stop.
Yeah, I'm switching it up. I think I'm gonna do the dick sucking joke after the
Do
Irish joke.
it like second. Yeah.
Because it's about DUIs at the beginning.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna follow the Irish jokes.
That's not a good end, especially for tomorrow night.
Well, it always
for Saturday
it always
night,
gets a big laugh, but I feel like it's not a good joke to end on because like I don't know, it just doesn't work at the end.
I like to end my jokes with the joke I did in the beginning.
So that's kind of what I'm doing because I open up about a joke with a joke about cops hitting their wives and end on a joke about cops hitting their wives. That's how I'm gonna do it, I think.
Yeah, that's perfect. But so Saturday, don't do. I mean, I'm not gonna like tell you anything. Like, so go up there on Saturday. So this is the black mic that I did, or it's a black show, black audience. Go up there with mad charisma. You know
Oh yeah,
what I mean?
I love black shows. As
Yeah.
long as your jokes don't even
Oh,
be that
have
good.
you done it before?
Oh yeah,
Ah,
I've
that
done
was
a
my
ton in
first.
Springfield.
Oh.
Yeah. I always do well there.
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm like so corny and white looking
Yeah,
that they just
yeah.
don't expect me to be funny at all. And then I get up there and like just tell a couple jokes and like they're always way different. Like because like fucking yeah, it's like usually at a black show it's a bunch of black comics and then I get up there and talk about how I'm like a fucking pussy and like girls don't like me and they're just like oh shit like this kid's way different but he's mad funny.
You're really gonna like the people that he has come out there though.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it.
Comedians, they're all good people. The guy running it. You walk in, you think the place is a shithole. You meet the guy, you realize he only has good intentions for it. He's trying to build something. He's doing it slow. This is the second show he's ever put on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Damn, this is heavy. I was gonna put it on my lap.
Yeah,
If you want to put it right here,
Put it right there and lean back. There, let me get you some more.
I'm stuck with this shit. I'm fucking leaning over. My back hurts like an old man because I was leaning into an electrical panel all day.
Sucks.
Yeah, it does suck.
Oh, that's better.
Better than sucking cock for your living wage, though.
Huh?
Better than sucking cock for your
Yeah,
living
a
wage.
little bit.
So wait, do
I
you
feel like
time
they
your,
make more money, but
do you time your jokes?
Time?
Yeah, like do you time it and like rehearse it before you go up?
Never rehearse it before I go up, but I record every set and I watch it after and I
Yeah.
adjust my jokes. But I'm trying, right now I'm fucking trying to figure out how my jokes can be funny out of skew. I don't fucking know. I'll show you the video. Everyone started talking as soon as I got called up. It was
really.
the only time people started talking there. They
Yeah.
don't like me there. Well, it's because I'm not great at networking. Like I even felt like awkward. Like I was walking past you last night. I looked away because I was like, I don't have anything to say right now.
What was I gonna say? I think the best thing to meet other comics in new is just show up early and stay late. That's my advice.
Yeah.
Show up early, stay late. Because if you're there early, way before the show starts, like before the list even goes out, and it's like 4 guys, and they're like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Because they like recognize you from the week before. That's how I met. Because like when Worcester stopped doing shows, I started going out to Providence
Yeah.
and shit a bunch, and that's how I like know all those guys now. Like I knew them a little bit before, but that's like how I know them now. Yeah, I was just looking at that like motherfucker. I'm gonna pull this shit.
So black or white? Who's winning the race war this year?
That's
I'm going black.
I'm going black.
You going
too.
black?
Yeah.
No, it's been going that way for the the whole year.
You guys know I'm actually thinking about getting skin transplants.
Like Michael Jackson in reverse.
Like,
But
bro, there's actually
without
this
the
dude.
kid fucking-
There's
No, I
actually
think
this
I'm
dude
doing-
that
no,
got
with
his
the
skin
kid fucking-
injected.
Yeah,
You seen that guy?
Wait, really?
So Michael
Yeah.
Good.
Tattooed like injected?
No, like injected.
No, this kid Michael Good, funny ass New York comic. He came. He did the show with me on at that black
Oh,
show
yeah.
2 weeks ago. He interviewed a woman that got injections to become black.
That's kind of nuts.
And shout out to Michael Good. Check out his podcast. When I start booking shows, I'm gonna book him. I'm booking you.
Like,
Booking all my boys.
yeah, those injections should be like, no, it'd be sick if my life was harder. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Like,
Is that
I
how?
don't think
Explain
it's
that.
not funny that
Well,
black
do you-
people's lives are harder.
What,
but
do you
they
think
are, for
transracial
sure.
thing is? Do you think you can be transracial?
Yes, I
What
think.
do you mean
think
transracial? Like
That's
you
a
think
thing.
you're like you
Like
think you're black, but
I identify as a black or white guy.
No, that's bullshit. But
I
I'm sure
think
the
it's
next,
funny.
in the
I
next
was
10 years, I'm
transracial.
sure people will be like, "What are you, transrace phobic? You
Yeah.
fucking piece of shit."
I was kind of transracial growing up. Being bullied out of being Jewish, I acted like I was Catholic. Fucking like going places.
Yeah, but you didn't like fucking get like.
That's like trans religion.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah, that is trans-religious, I guess.
Yeah.
But to the moral of the story, I'm now coming out as a Hispanic woman. If you guys
That's
are,
fine.
If you guys are
That's
okay
fine.
with
Chop your
I'm
dick
down,
off.
dude.
Yeah.
You trying to go
let me
out
get the
sometime?
digits. Let me get
I
the
love
digits.
Spanish girls.
I already
You trying to go out?
I
He's
already
gonna
have
key my car later after this.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
So what's my house look like from the outside right now? A used car lot?
No.
How many cars are there? Like
No,
10?
just like 3,
oh, all right,
maybe
good,
4. Are you driving a red car? I
He has a pretty fresh car.
Yeah, I'm gonna block you. Oh wait, no. Actually, I parked right behind Mike.
Did you? Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
What time do you gotta take off?
Probably soon.
Alright. And then we're just gonna roll right into Leisure Hour Radio.
Sounds good to me.
You get sticky with it.
Yeah.
So I both like both you guys. Like, and so every episode, this isn't Leisure Hour Radio, but every episode we get to a point where I fist bump someone and I say, now we're actually boys.
No, we're actually boys.
Yeah.
Just like that.
When you
Just
come on
like
the
that.
podcast, you learn more about people, and we're gonna dive deep into that in Leisure Hour Radio. But
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like making love.
You're like here on my deepest, darkest secrets.
That's consummating.
so Sam Buck comes over here, pulls out drugs, puts them on the camera.
Drugs?
LSD, shrooms.
Oh, those aren't drugs.
That's like
Those are
Tinker
like
Toys.
He started shooting up heroin, and I didn't know what to do.
Okay, those are drugs, yeah.
No, but he didn't do that. But
Heroin.
I was just gonna say, what are your psychedelic? Have you ever tripped?
Oh yeah, a bunch of mushrooms, a bunch of acid. I have DMT that I've yet to do.
Oh yeah, you told me that.
I've also done salvia.
Yeah, I've done salvia.
Which like a bunch of times when I was like 15 for some reason. Yeah, I mean we can do DMT together if you want. Fuck yeah.
We can do it down here and do a podcast after.
That might be,
Psychedelic.
Do you want to be a regular guest?
Yeah, I'll be a regular guest. This is fun as fuck.
Yeah. Well, you've never been on a podcast, but you're doing very well, and that's your second compliment. That's it. Now I'm gonna shoot you down. You're copying Mark Norman with your fucking jokes.
Oh, shit.
Mark, if you're watching this, I would never copy you.
No, but
I just want to fuck you.
So,
I just want to.
I'm just kidding. But is Mark like your inspiration? For
No,
comedy?
I didn't even know who he was
Until you got into comedy.
until like the very beginning of the lockdown. He dropped out
Really?
special.
Oh, yeah.
He dropped
That
out
was
to
the
lunch.
lunch.
It's funny as shit, too.
I'm not really like a
That's
comedy
so funny.
connoisseur. Like I like comedy, but I'm not like some people are digging in. Like, if your favorite comic's not this guy from 1968, you're a fucking hack. Alright, I don't know.
I don't trust any. If someone comes up to me and they say a comic from before, comedy is all relative to the time.
Well, I think if you're a really good comic, it translates. Like George Carlin's shit from 1970.
Oh yeah. Carlin's
Pryor,
that's a different
Carlin,
animal.
they crush. But like, I love Robin Williams, but like, you ever see his stand-up? Like, it's not that funny.
It's like that guy.
It's just an outdated sense of humor.
It's like that guy at Pub on Park that goes.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
If you wave your
Robin
hands like
Williams
this.
is genius for sure. Well, was.
Yes.
R.I.P. The
Complete
only
genius.
celebrity that died that I was sad about. I think.
He got caught for joke stealing though, and so did John Tyler.
And so did John
You mean Goddard?
I'm
John
just
Goddard.
kidding.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
So every episode we have to have at least one joke that makes fun of John,
Okay.
and that was it.
Call it fucking with John.
Fucking with John.
Just a quick little segment.
No, because
called
John's
Fucking
already a regular. He's a regular on my podcast, and he's coming on this one on Saturday.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. So,
Fucking with John. He's gonna love that one.
that couch isn't gonna be able to fucking hold its weight after fucking John.
Oh. Low blow.
No,
that's a low
Okay.
blow.
I love.
Why
you,
don't you just
John.
pants him and push him down the
Yeah,
stairs?
come on.
Well, you know-
make
you
fun
know-
of like his
tie his
lack of
shoelaces
beard, even
together.
though he's 35.
Dude, his fucking facial
He's got a
hair
baby
is
face,
so
bro.
weak.
He's got a
but
baby
he
face.
looks young, and he's lucky he has it.
Well, yeah.
Hey, maybe put it on that ledge right there.
You think?
Yeah, and then put it down.
We gotta figure something out for that.
Yeah, we gotta.
I don't know.
Here,
This is better than
do
between my
you
legs,
want
for
this
sure.
table?
No, I mean we're good. When we roll into the other pod, I'll just bump over. there.
Yeah. And you
But
can
if I was down here for an hour, yeah, you best believe I'd
Yeah.
be taking a fucking table.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was I saying? So
Say
Fucking
what?
with John.
Fucking with John.
Oh, fucking with John. Yeah, that's a segment.
Making fun of his baby face.
But I do love John. I hope he gets his fucking license back soon, though, because it's.
I thought he was already gonna have it back, but
He was supposed to have it back at the beginning of the year.
yeah,
but he can't-
it's
he
like
can't
some
get a
weird
date.
because of COVID. You gotta like apply and like all that other shit.
You
I
have to
actually just got a message or a letter in the mail the other day that said my DUI might get thrown out of court. I was like, oh, sick.
Oh, wow.
Four fucking years later, after I paid fucking $390 for insurance every fucking month.
Jesus.
Oh,
After I fucking
shit.
paid like $1,300 in fines and fucking $2,000 for
Ain't
fucking
gonna see that
classes,
back.
not getting any of it
Yeah,
back.
you're not kidding.
But if I do get it thrown out, then I'm free to drink and drive as much as I want. No,
There you
I'm just
go.
kidding.
That's optimism. That's optimism
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah, so I need to get my police report because I do remember being mad snarky to the cops, but I really wasn't that drunk. So We'll see. Like, they were asking me, like, what's your fucking, like, height, weight, and then when they were, like, hair color, I was like, what are you, fucking blind? Because I was just pissed. I got a DUI.
How fast you're going? I don't know. Why don't you just tell me?
I got pulled over for a headlight, and then, like, I thought I'd pass the breathalyzer and blew a .10, which is bullshit. Like, just barely.
You just...
Like, I had, like, 3 beers in, like, an hour and a half, probably, and then left the bar. It's all my ex-girlfriend's fault. We can get into that later.
Well,
usually is.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
get into that's more of a leisure hour radio type of topic.
Okay. At Leisure Hour Radio, do we all talk like this?
At Leisure Hour Radio, they talk like a radio host. Every time I'm Mike Linnehan coming back with you.
Get the fuck out of my house, both.
Hell fucking no.
Just smoke stogies and robes.
Yeah.
And fucking got, like in our leisure.
I actually have 2 robes.
Let's put them on.
Alright.
You gotta get the sax.
I got weed. We'll start smoking blunts once this fucking pussy gets out of here.
I'm straight edge.
He's fucking in the
I'm
middle.
definitely not gonna smoke. I won't say anything if
I'm
I
a
smoke.
straight
I get
edge.
quiet when I smoke weed.
Alright.
That would be bad for a podcast for sure.
Alright.
I love smoking weed, but like at my house when I'm watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why Game of Thrones? I've never seen Game of Thrones. What's the obsession with it?
Dude,
aside from the obvious.
Incense porn.
Okay, like in the like what kind of like shit are you into? Like do you like are you into like deep ass story shit? Like it basically just
that.
it has something not sexual shit. Like what like when you watch TV, like what are you into? Like what's your favorite show?
You know, I don't really watch that much TV.
Okay, yeah. So
What the fuck?
All right. But
Why?
I'm telling you, if you watch like 3 episodes of Game of Thrones and don't like it, I'd be extremely surprised.
No, yeah.
It has something for everyone, and like at the beginning, especially like the end of every episode, such a crazy like cliffhanger that you're like, motherfucker, I gotta fucking watch the next one. Like I made fun of one of my friends for watching it for no joke years, like years and years and years. And then when
you seem like the type of person that would shit on a show when you like really know nothing about it.
And
then your whole life changes.
You know what I knew about it was you know in that South Park episode where they like make fun of the theme song. They go penis, floppy penis, floppy penis. That's all I knew, and I was like, kid just loves flaccid cocks, like fucking idiot. Blah blah blah. Game of Thrones fucking sucks. It's like Lord of the Rings but worse.
That's the exact same shit that I say. Like,
no,
why don't you just watch Lord of the fucking Rings?
Way better than Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings. I like Lord of the Rings. But Game of Thrones way better, dude.
Really?
It's because it's like the story is just so fucking like convoluted and shit. Like the first time you watch it, like you just get your mind blown like 4 times a season. Also, the craziest thing about it is that they kill off main characters like 3 times.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
There's just so many characters. It's like hard to follow.
On
like
top
I
of
remember
that,
watching.
Fucking.
Did you guys hear I got a character in the spinoff that they're doing?
Yeah.
The prequel.
You playing the little short guy?
No, I'm playing one of the guys. You know the guys that have their nuts chopped off.
Oh, the Unsullied, yeah.
Yeah. I'm one of them actually.
Nice, just no cock.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, he's
Just balls?
perfect. He's
Yeah.
perfect.
The kid's
Just
already
balls
barely
or
got
no
a cock
cock?
out.
I
whole
think
thing.
no cock, no balls. I think.
Really?
I think like a Ken doll down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
They should do something about that.
Well,
They should
dude,
put they should give the Ken doll at least a fucking bulge or something.
Yeah, but
well, they don't give fucking Barbie a hole. Why would they give Ken doll a bulge?
Because you can't see a hole. Like you can't see a hole through pants.
Okay, yeah.
You
I
can see a
what you're saying.
bulge. You know what I
Just
mean?
a little bulge, yeah.
I think that they did Ken dirty.
Yeah, they give Barbie tits. They should give Ken,
that's what I'm
Ken a
saying.
bulge, yeah.
I don't think anyone here has a bulge that you can see through their pants. Let's be honest.
I mean, I definitely don't.
Yeah, I don't have it.
I wore a girl's leggings once, and it just looked like I had a vagina. No, I'm just kidding. But
I actually, I wear leggings actually a lot. Just for the winter, cold environments. I work outside. I'm a real man. You guys want to know shit about that? But there's something about leggings that
toxic masculinity.
that make you feel that make you feel.
You're
gay.
projecting.
Yo, I just watched this kid hitting a heavy bag for like 10 minutes the other day on a story. You telling me he doesn't know anything about being a man?
You're projecting. You're projecting hard right now, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
What do you got? What?
You guys read any good books right now, or any good movies?
I'm not a good reader. Dude.
Shows, TV
Not a
shows.
good reader.
I have audiobooks.
I just started for the first time and fucking I've been meaning to watch it forever. I started watching Curb Your Enthusiasm, which is so fucking
you
good.
told me about that on the.
I love
the pod the other
Seinfeld,
day.
so I don't know why I've never watched Curb, but I didn't
Seinfeld's
have HBO
top
for a
tier.
while.
What season are you on right now?
That's a good question. 5 maybe.
All right, 5. That's a good season. I like the character progression, like in the show. Like he's always still the same dickhead.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it changes like the reasons why
Well,
he's
the best is that's definitely how he is in real life.
no. Well, He's similar to that in real life, but he says what makes it so funny is because he puts it like so much over the top.
Oh
Like,
yeah, exaggerates the shit out of it. Yeah.
in the new season, he gets a cold cup of coffee. I don't want to give it away, but then he starts his own coffee business right next to the coffee shop.
Oh my god, that's so.
No, it's like
classic.
Seinfeld
And then-
2.0.
And
Yeah,
then, you know his like best friend Richard Lewis that's on the show?
Yeah.
So Richard Lewis is like, put your nose in the cup of coffee, that's how you can tell if it's hot or cold. And Richard Lewis puts his nose in his coffee. It's fucking
That's
so
fucking
funny.
great.
Yeah, that's a good fucking
I heard
show.
that guy Richard Lewis isn't going to be in the new season.
Is he? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
I don't know if that's true. I think my boss's wife told me that, so don't take my word for it.
Well, they are
No
really
credibility.
old. They're
No
really old
credibility.
right now.
Actually, my boss's wife is also my boss. They own the business together, but
They're gonna see this. I don't
Plug
I hope not.
plug the company. What do you work for? What company?
No, I'm not
I
going
don't
to
do
plug
that.
it,
I
dude.
don't do
No, I'm
that.
not going to do that. It says it on my coat if you want to zoom in, but I'm in my work clothes.
Right. Bro, you gotta get Audible. If you can't read, like I'm a horrible reader. Like my ADHD.
Are you like read
oh
a
my-
page and then have to read it again and again and again?
I don't
Yeah,
even read the
yeah.
page. Like
That's what I
this
do.
is why I dropped out of college. Like I'd read like the first sentence, and then I'd still read, but I'd be thinking about like beach balls or some shit.
Oh, yeah,
and then I'd hit the end of the page, and I'm like, oh well, next one, and then I do the same shit.
Yeah, that's me. I'm like, what am I doing tomorrow?
I've-
As I'm like
yeah.
fucking reading.
In my whole life, I have never finished a book.
Thinking about how much.
I read
played.
all the Harry Potters.
I've-
But
Did you?
I've
Oh, yeah.
never,
Oh, yeah.
never.
Did you have any kids in your class that were taken out of class when you guys talked about Harry Potter in English class?
no, but I think that like my neighbor growing up might have been one of those kids because they were Jehovah's Witnesses, and you're like not allowed
Yikes.
to. I don't know if they like. Well, we
Witchcraft.
don't.
It's about witchcraft.
Well,
That's
we
the
don't
issue.
really. We didn't really talk about Harry Potter in school, like in class. I don't think we never read.
What,
it
you weren't
school.
in special ed classes?
No.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No.
Did you wear the helmet on the bus?
I actually rode a short bus for a short time.
Yeah.
For sure.
How was that?
I'm not even bullshitting you, dude. It was the most embarrassing thing in my life, dude. Because I went to school, I got kicked out of elementary school because I was the first kid ever to have diagnosed like ADD, and like I was just such like fucking.
They took
out of
every
control.
precaution necessary.
Yeah.
They didn't want you spreading
They
that
said,
shit.
get the fuck, this kid out of here. They sent me to one of the schools.
Bro, they put everyone in masks like it's COVID when you walked around.
This is actually fucked up. So imagine there's some girls. The one girl in my grade in 5th grade that actually had some tits sprouting. I hopped off the fucking short bus because my parents
Oh
fucking
no, dude.
alcoholics because they couldn't. I only had to take it because I had to go all the way across town to get to school. And my parents were never up in the morning. But I'm sorry about that. My therapist will work through that. But so yeah, I get off the fucking short bus. The one girl with fucking tits in my grade that I was into sees me hopping off.
Yeah.
Nothing
Is she
bad.
is she gross now with like 6 kids?
Yeah.
Every girl I ever knew basically that had tits in middle school is now disgusting.
They're all
she's
down
pretty
fucking-
Well,
fat.
because they all
She's-
started fucking like juniors in 8th grade, and now they're just like ran through gross doors with like 6 kids.
They call them the cheese tray.
and they
because they just get passed
and
around.
they all sell
Yeah.
like skincare.
Well,
or,
that's what
like,
she-
whatever. Like, some shit.
yeah.
Sex
They
toys,
sell
whatever it is.
seaweed
They sell
body
something.
wraps on
Oh, yeah.
Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
That's what she's doing now. She's actually been passed around by this group of friends. So a bunch of people in my town, it's a small town, they all still date people from high school. I mean, I kind of still do, but I'm just in a situation, I need a driver, I need fucking cheap labor,
Oh,
so
I hope she doesn't see this, dude. Jesus Christ.
You never told us what happened with that.
we broke up, so that's why
Shit.
that's why I'm angry at her, but we got back together.
That was
What,
weird.
yesterday? I saw you literally yesterday. And you
True.
were so like, I don't know.
No,
you
yeah,
break
we-
up overnight and
we-
then wake up and got back together?
Yeah,
That's
we-
usually how toxic relationships happen.
You know what? Maybe you're right, Michael, but maybe so she broke up, she was mad at me because I did crowd work with that girl.
It's so ridiculous.
So
It wasn't even that much. Like,
all I said
He was like,
shut
"Oh,
the
you're
fuck
from
up."
Boston," and then he was like, "Where?" And she like described exactly where she
He's
lived.
like,
He was like,
"Oh."
"Oh, now someone's gonna follow you home. Everyone knows exactly where you live." It was actually a pretty good crowd work.
yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, and he wasn't like, "Hey, let's fuck later."
Yeah, so he said, "Hey, you got nice tits."
No, but-
Didn't she get mad at you for checking out the bartender at a skew the other night too? She's
She's-
so hot, bro. I went like,
You know what? If you got tits
I
and ass,
actually
I'm
wrote a
broken.
joke. I actually wrote a joke about that.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Obviously not without your names, but the joke is basically like it's funny like hanging out with young couples because they like fight over funny shit. Like the other day, one of my friend's girlfriends was yelling at him for checking out a waitress. It's like my girlfriend doesn't even get mad at me for cheating on her, mostly because she never finds out. But
Usernames if you want.
nah, I won't. I'm not gonna fucking use your names. But
And then Hannah will fucking run on stage, fucking throw the stool at
well,
you.
if she saw me tell that joke, she would know exactly who the fuck I'm talking about.
You know, I'm thinking about I'm gonna start sitting down.
Sit down.
Yeah, I'm gonna start using the stool.
It's a power move. It's a power move. I can't sit down. I'm
I
too
sit down all the
fidgety.
time.
I gotta like walk around
Well,
stage and like use my hands.
Yeah,
and shit.
I'm a big walk around guy, but I'm trying to like I want to start working on more crowd work. I want to start sitting down.
If I was doing like 15 minutes, I might like do 5 standing, then like take a seat.
Yeah,
And do like
up.
a slow story, like a story joke, and then like get up. But
Yeah.
in a 5-minute set, when I started, that's all I wanted to be like a story guy.
Yeah,
And then
that's how I started. Also.
Yeah, and I was like, you can't do a story in 5 minutes. And
You
then I was
can't.
like, you know what you need to do?
least
You need to
15.
rapid fire like 3 jokes, get people laughing,
I
and then
can't do
maybe
that.
you can slip in like a 1-2 minute
I
story.
mean, I can't. I prefer to fucking just like.
You need to do what I do. You need to come up with a character.
Well,
Oh,
he
I got
is
characters,
a
bro.
character.
I got
know.
characters.
When you get up there, I feel like you can get people laughing because you just like go like crazy,
Yeah.
goofy. Like,
Like,
I can't do
at
that.
my
I gotta like
yeah.
quick joke,
At
and
my
then if I get people laughing, I'm like,
Well, like
alright.
what I used to do is like I used to just go up and try to hype up the crowd because like like in high
Yeah,
school
yeah.
I used to like I remember one time at a show
You
like
told me this on Leisure
When you used to
Hour.
stomp the yard in high school, you would fire up the crowd.
yeah, like for real.
No, so he ran the fan section at like
I
all the
did.
high
I
school
used-
games.
Oh,
But-
really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
but
cool.
like when
I thought you were homeschooled.
I was. I went
But
to
you-
high school.
He went to high school.
Oh, you did go to high
Yeah,
school?
I did go to
okay,
high
because
school.
I knew some homeschool kids
Slightly
that played
normal.
sports in
Slightly
high school,
normal.
but they
Well,
still
that's
didn't
still
go to
weird.
the school.
That's
Yeah,
why
that's
Mike never lost his virginity until 18.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for airing out my dirty laundry by the way.
It's on Leisure
No, it's
Hour
all
Radio.
good.
Right?
Dude, that's like 3 years after
No, I don't
everyone
give a
else, so it's
shit.
not even a big deal.
Yeah,
It's really
that's-
not.
If it was like
Yeah.
22, I'd be like, all right, bro. Like,
No, it's time to pop.
I feel like if
it.
you can legally
Right.
drink and you haven't fucked
It's
somebody,
time to pop
yeah,
it,
I don't
dude.
know if you're
Well,
ever gonna fuck
right.
somebody.
That's why I don't understand. If you're like, obviously there's kids that like don't get pussy, they don't get like, they didn't have a girlfriend in high school. Like, if you're in that situation, just go fucking pay for sex.
I feel like for your first time, you probably shouldn't pay for sex, but like
No.
that's just me. I feel like
I mean,
if-
you haven't paid for sex every time?
yeah, only like
I've only
only the
been-
60 times after my first time.
But no, I like to try to like open up. Like I used to start out every show I did just by like I like to get like I would do this thing where I'd get the crowd to like sexually moan really loud.
Yeah.
And it never works. But it's always
and
funny.
it never works. I
But
love
it's
that.
always funny. Like just because I don't know, it just kind of shows.
I think I've seen you do that, and
Yeah.
and when it didn't work, and
Yeah.
I was laughing
Right,
because
but
I was like,
it-
"This is fucking funny."
it just kind of shows I'm a fucking human.
Yeah, that's
Well,
just
no,
kinda
nothing
funny.
was funnier when we did that show at Park Grill when
Yeah.
like Brian Glowacki
What,
was like
Thick
the
Chick?
headliner.
Yeah.
yeah, Thick Chick. But she like booked a show with Brian Glowacki
Oh,
headlining. He's mad funny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
But like Mike was doing that like blah, 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 shit.
But
And
no,
then,
that's how I eat pussy. I go
and,
like,
and then that
fucking
dude
Brian-
gets up there. He's like in his late 30s or whatever, and he's like, I'm pumped. I learned something. I'm gonna go home to my wife and be like,
Right.
he's like mad funny. I was like, oh shit.
That was a good night. Alright, I gotta go.
Alright,
All
so
right,
this
all
is Real Life with Mike and Mike. Me and Mike, this is our first episode. I hope you liked it. It's going to actually be put out on my YouTube, our own YouTube. We're going to put it on your YouTube too,
Yeah.
just to get the most views. It's going to be on Facebook. It's going to be everywhere you can find a podcast audio, but you probably want to...
We're gonna put it on Pornhub.
Pornhub.
We can put it on
XNXX
Pornhub.
X videos.
But, so go check out my Instagram and Twitter. They're both at Mike_Linnehan, and then my TikTok is Rough Massage.
Rough massage. Holy shit.
Do your turn.
Yeah, I only use Instagram. It's at Tribal Sleeve.
This fucking loser.
/ Young Perk User 1.
You got a travel sleeve? You got a travel sleeve?
I do not.
Do you have
one
any
time when
tattoos?
I have one. Is actually really funny. Last night, you know Rory.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, you're a good guy, but I gotta ask you, what possessed you to get an ankle tattoo? I have a tattoo on my ankle.
Bro,
I got it. It says One Love with a skateboard.
Bro, that is so IPA drinker.
Dude,
I got-
that's
so
the
when I
most
was,
IPA
Wait, is it
drink
filled
of-
in? Is it filled in or is it just like lines?
No, it's just lines.
Bro, this is so fucking perfect. You know what
but-
you need? You need a fucking, you need like a record player right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, so what happened? I was
No,
like,
you need a
15
mic stand.
I was like 15 years old, getting cocked in this shitty apartment in like a drug den, and this kid had a tattoo gun. Well, it wasn't even a kid; he was like 30, and I was just like,
Just some
I
cool
always say
tattoo
that about
gun.
just
John.
some
I'm
old
always-
weird dude. And I was like, yo, like, will you give me a tattoo? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, my parents are gonna strangle me, so I'm gonna get it on my ankle so they don't see it.
Right.
And it's like really shitty, but I would never cover it up because it's a funny story,
Yeah.
and like I was
Fuck
15.
it.
I just remember like the dude fucking. I just remember being pumped. He opened like a clean needle, like I was ready to get tattooed
Right.
with like whatever needle he pulled out. I was like,
Pulls it right out of his
he
asshole.
like pulled out,
Hey,
one,
this'll work.
opened it, and I was like, oh, this guy's legit. And he just like rubbed some speed stick on my leg,
Oh,
and then just fucking.
How sad
like
does
that.
your life have to be if you get AIDS from a fucking tattoo needle?
Pretty sad.
That's like you're
I feel like
prepared.
it's just so negligent. If
Didn't
you get
prepare.
it.
No preparation.
All right, Mike. Say your Instagram, your Twitter.
Yeah, follow me on Instagram, O'Connor_Michael. That's O-R, not E-R. Everybody seems to fuck that up.
Yeah.
Because they don't know what being Irish is.
No,
Fucking
no
assholes.
fucking kidding. Listen to his podcast, my podcast, Splendiferous, with Michael O'Connor. And for some reason, everyone I've met always fucks that up. They just can't get, like Serenity Jones, she always says splendid life.
Oh, yeah. No.
Every time.
No, you don't want to be called up and then you say your podcast up. It makes people think like, oh, I gotta get on this guy's podcast. I gotta mix it up with this guy. Like, and now like that, we're gonna be doing this. Like, people, they're gonna like try to get like the more this grows. Like, I hate to end the episode on this. Is kind of a depressing note, but the more the podcast will grow, the more people are gonna just try to like be fake with us to get on the podcast.
Well, here's what I'll say. About that. You ain't got to be real with a motherfucker if
you're
working.
funny.
If not even that, if it's working for you, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like, think of it like with a woman. If a woman's fucking you, but she doesn't love you, you're still getting laid.
Still getting laid.
Still getting laid. End it on that. End it.
And we'll see you later.
Nice.
That was good. That was good. All right, now I gotta take a piss. We'll give it a minute, then we'll start leaving.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
That was good.
Fun. That was fun.
That was good.
We gotta do that more often.
If you guys need the bathroom, it's right up here to the right.
Thanks. I'm good. I fucking pissed like right before I got there.
Right? In the car.
Yeah, I'm sure in my on some guy's lap actually.
He was wearing shorts. He was real pissed.
I was like, he was fucking pissed.
Where'd my fucking coat go? Oh. Yeah, man, that was dope.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I'd never done a podcast, so I was pumped. I was like, he was like, "You want to come on my podcast?" Fuck yeah. I knew one other comic that had one that wanted me to come on like right before COVID happened, but he has a kid and shit, and I was like, I'm not gonna get this guy's kid sick. Like I'm not. He usually does like a solo podcast, which I think's like fucking crazy later, dude. What you said?
Turn the camera off.
Yeah. I don't know how to watch.
Yeah, neither do I.
Click the red button.
Yeah.